Hey now, it's the Rob from 1061 KISS FM here with a video game review, this time with South Park: The Stick of Truth. This is a game I finished earlier this month. Right before I went on vacation, I finished this game off, and I would say it took me probably about 15 hours or so to finish this game, which actually, for a game like this, is a good length of time. This is definitely, in some ways, a traditional role-playing game, and in many ways, a very non-traditional role-playing game. It is definitely a parody of role-playing games that you're used to, games like Final Fantasy or whatever. There are a lot of elements that will remind you that you're playing an RPG. But at the same time, they will also make fun of the conventions associated with the role-playing games in the traditional South Park way. There are things that happen in the storyline that I wouldn't even consider mentioning, even here on the internet, on a video blog. Some of the story arcs and some of the narrative points are absolutely unmentionable. But if you're a fan of South Park, the TV show, like I am, there's no way you'll be offended. This game made me laugh hysterically almost the entire way through, which is very refreshing for a role-playing game. The battles would become repetitive, also traditional for a role-playing game, and some of the boss battles could get difficult, although by and large I would call this game, I played on the normal setting, I would call it very easy. If you're even a mediocre video game player, you will not have a problem beating this. If you think of this more like a very long episode of South Park, or like a very long movie, you know, like a 15 to 20 hour movie of the characters that you're used to and the characters that you hopefully like from the show, you'll love this game. Even if you don't like role-playing games. I certainly have friends that have played and beat the game. They played it for the story because it was so funny. It's not a huge game. The map is a little small. The game is a little short, but because of the things that make it unique, the licensing with South Park, when you're done, you're ready for it to be done. The experience is complete. It is really a laugh riot. You wouldn't raise it as like an example of an outrageously good role-playing game, but it's a super fun experience as well as a very funny game. If you like South Park, and even if you don't like RPGs, you will likely enjoy South Park: The Stick of Truth. I would definitely give this one, I'll say 2 thumbs up. I enjoyed pretty much every minute of it. Check it out for yourself. It's not for the little kids, but it's definitely for dad and maybe their big brothers. South Park: Stick of Truth, good stuff.